Never in a million years would I ever think I was making some kind of video like this, but on the other hand, here I am right now standing in front of my phone doing this at 5 a.m. So just before I get into anything, I am not a victim. I am more of like a could have been victim, I guess. I'm not good with words very much, and I don't really know what I'm saying. I do not have a script in front of my face. I'm just saying what I want to on the phone, and at one point my opinions can end up changing, so apologies, I guess, for that. So if you don't know, there is this YouTuber on the internet named abcity or abcity or whatever you want to call them, also known as Gray, also known as Fleetway Supersonic, you may know, who has, I think, 10,000 subscribers. I was a incredibly huge fan of them back in 2021 or 2022. I would always interact with them. I would always get pinned and hearted and etc. And it was to the point where they trusted me so much. I think back in like mid-2024, they added me as a monitor on a live stream. I do have the clip, which I will play in a little minute.
Guess what I'm gonna do for Fizzy Frog and Nova? You guys are so sweet, so precious. I am going to add you as moderators.
Basically, from what I've heard, I've only watched a few videos about this, and I think that's all the info that I have right now. They apparently groomed a 17 or 18-year-old while they were 17, showing love, and they decided to date when the, I guess, adult now turned 18, goes by, I think, Ash or something. I completely apologize if I got the name wrong. I completely apologize about my way of speaking. I'm not very good with words, especially without a script or anything, because I don't have time to make that right now, as I've been working all day trying to think about when I should try to make this video, and I decided to do it at fucking 5 a.m. So I guess I'll just say my relationship with Gray, I guess. Basically, I found them in 2021 or 2022, can't really remember, and I've been a fan of them ever since, pretty much. I made a YouTube account because of them, and I made videos. I made Sonic videos, Hell of a Boss videos, Has Been Hotel videos, all of that, until I stopped to do full-on Sonic content or digital circus content or stuff like that. As time went on, I guess, we started to become, friends, on YouTube, and we talked a lot on YouTube platform. I would always comment, I would always say supporting things, I would always be there for them, but, like, one day they asked me for my Discord. Luckily, I said I don't have Discord, and I'm pretty glad I did. And I told them, like, when I would get it, I would let them know. They would also call me names I'm not comfortable with, like calling me sweetheart or honey on my account, which is FizzyFrog666. I don't know if I'm going to post this on this account, but if I do, I apparently, have the strength to do it, I don't really know. They follow me on my main account, which already gets me uncomfortable enough, but they actually asked me for my age in a completely different post I made a very long time ago, saying that I struggled with mental health, but I'm doing better now, which was completely off topic. I am not comfortable with sharing my age on the internet, and I've made that clear. I've also made it clear that I am a minor on this account, and I have no interest in doing anything with any adults. I don't feel comfortable with pretty much talking with adults or, any of that. I am a minor. I've made that clear multiple times. And apparently Gray doesn't really like listening because, again, they like calling me sweetheart or honey. And at one point they said, I love you. Do what you will with that information. It got so bad that my mental health was kind of in a spiral. I didn't really know what to do. I'm a kid. I don't know what I'm doing in general. I don't really even know what I'm saying right now, but I'm going to fucking say it because I feel like if I don't, I'm going to end up being part of the mix I'm in, and I really don't want to be a part of this, but I feel like I might have no choice. The second this video is published, I will not be talking with abcity anymore or Gray. They're probably going to end up being blocked off my account. Probably they will. And I will cut contact with them. I will cut ties with them. I don't want anything to do with them. Thank God for my sister and my family who, luckily had my back on stuff like this, and I'm so happy that a lot of videos from a lot of YouTubers opened up my eyes to see that Gray was really a bad person, and I was very close to becoming a victim of this person. I will tag everybody who I talked about this with, or someone who made call-out videos, which here are some on screen right now, probably, I don't know. That's pretty much just about it. I really don't have a lot more to say. I'm just gonna say thank you so much for, I guess, listening to this, and I guess I'll see you guys later. I don't really know. Thank you guys so much.